We found the grappling hook that I was looking for here at this illegal gold mine that we discovered, which seems to be pretty much toast now. They had like a dredge down here that they like drained all the water out of this area. So I gather they probably recovered most of the gold they wanted. Oh, actually, do I have any bandages in here? I have one bandage leaf. I'm gonna make we'll break some more of this with us, but we need to head back now to where we needed to climb with the grappling hook that we found. It took a really long time to find that thing, so I'm glad we managed to finally snag it. I'm all out of room on my backpack. Nevertheless, we have a long trek back to the point where we need to use the grappling hook. Now, we're way up here. We have to go back to the elevator and then make our way all the way down here to this this Lambda 2 site. I think we can go to this spot here, and there's a pass through the mountain. There's like a tunnel here that we had to use a grappling hook to climb upwards if we wanted to go that way. Now that we have the hook, we can probably go down, and that will save us walking all the way around and coming back the other way. So hopefully we'll get back there in a reasonable amount of time. Unfortunately, I did build that little campsite over there too. So we have some place that we can save the game, which is going to be pretty important also. Food and water and all that stuff, we're kind of alright for the moment. Direction-wise, we do need to go a little more southeast. No, southwest actually is the direction we gotta go. So we're going to have to go this way. Where's the elevator? I don't remember the elevator. I think the elevator was back this way. Which just doesn't seem right because... Oh, that's more south. Okay, yeah. So we gotta go to the south here. Find our way back up the elevator and then see if we can get back to that old campsite we made. So I was getting ready to leave our little gold mine spot here. I found this pit where somebody's made like a mass grave. They burned a whole bunch of bodies here by the looks of it. There's a little note here on the ground. 2 guards changing regularly, pistols and machine guns, old padlocks. Around 20 people in the cages. Sophia and Teresa are together, but I can't reach them. Padlocks won't open, need a change of tactics. They're taking people somewhere. Isabel says they're experimenting on them. Evidence, medical equipment, and presence of natives. Sick people in the camp, potential epidemic outbreak. Chance of escape. The sick are being controlled. Proof they're being experimented on. Reek of bodies being burned. So they were doing some sort of an experiment here, which I figured when they were doing the transfusions and stuff. They injected me with something. I threw up. Isabel says it was a blood transfusion. She's running a fever. They put us in a cage together. I don't know what's happening to my girls. Need to find Teresa. Isabel's getting worse. The guards and the blue T-shirt has the key. Huh. Well, they apparently didn't fare so well. I guess maybe the experiment didn't work the way they intended, and they've unfortunately destroyed all the evidence by destroying the people. That's pretty brutal. I'm really curious what we're going to find at this Lambda 2 site now. I have the sneaking suspicion that my wife knows something about it. Like she's not saying something that she knows, and I don't know why, but something about the way they do the dialogue for her makes me think that she's not what she seems to be. And that's not too cool. There's something going on out here. I hear chanting.
Hey, Mia. Are you asleep?
No, not really. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just... It's a beautiful night.
I have always loved the sky in the jungle. The moon is astonishing.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Oh, yeah. And what would you do?
You know.
No.
Wait, there's a guy right there.
You know.
You're blushing, aren't you?
I don't know if these guys
Maybe.
are violent or... Oh, he is violent.
Good night, Romeo.
Come back. Oh, geez, right in the face. Get out of here. What is this guy's problem? I don't know how many... Oh, there he goes. Oh. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to look for him.
Mia. I met a tribal warrior.
Your voice sounds strange. What happened?
Oh, I'm harvesting him. Oh, no, that's wrong. Please tell me that I'm not going to get human meat. No, don't do it. Bird feathers, arrows. Oh, I got my arrow back. No space in the backpack, so hopefully we didn't actually. Oh,
I had to kill him.
Oh, I did get human meat. Oh no,
my
get that out of
God,
here.
Are you okay?
It's not important right now. I killed a man. You understand? I've never hurt anyone before.
You don't know that.
What?
What do you mean I don't know that?
Was he hostile?
Yes.
I'm glad you're alive and talking to me.
There's a... See, the more she talks, the more I start to worry about what her deal is exactly, because I feel a little bit like there's something going on here. I don't know that I haven't killed somebody before. No, there's just something wrong there. We gotta find our way out of here. Figure out what the deal is with this wife of mine. But so, the place I want to go to is sort of southwest of here. So I guess I'll follow the path for now, and we'll try to circle around back. I probably should... Oh, it was raining. I could have collected some water. I think I need a drink. I probably should circle back to the drug factory. Apparently there's a pot there that I can take. You guys left some nice comments in the last video to give me a few tips about how I can handle stuff. Apparently we can take these maggots and make like a soup out of them with a pot and some water, which is... it's, I mean, it's gross, but it's got to be less gross than just eating them straight, maybe? Apparently we can also make soup out of bones and stuff too, so thanks for the tips there. Well, that should be helpful in making some more survival food and stuff, and yeah, hopefully we can get our hands on that and make a little bit of good use out of it anyway. I also need to wash up. I'm like a 3 on the dirty scale, which is pretty grimy, I think. Well, I can finally get clean here, I guess, sort of. We'll wash this off. I mean, the water looks pretty dirty, but I guess we can get a little clean. We're right near, I think, where that pass is through the mountain, but I'm not sure if I can reach it from here. I don't see a really convenient... What have I got going on here? I got some sort of stomach bug going on. Like diarrhea or something? What's the deal with that? I don't think it's food poisoning. I don't think. I mean, I didn't act violently when I ate some, like, some unknown fruit, which is stuff we've been eating before, and it didn't really cause an adverse effect, so I don't know what the deal is, but... So, on the other side there is where I have to get. I don't see the way up there exactly. There's not really a convenient path located there either. If I can even find, like, a log that would cross over the water, similar to what I've seen before, I can use it like a bridge or something. I don't know. Oh, speaking of, perfect. Oh, jeez. Ah, snake bite. Oh, no. Oh, I hate getting bit by snakes in this game. They're so vicious. Okay, let's, we need to craft with this and a tobacco leaf. Put those together quickly. Get this on the bite as quickly as possible. And, hopefully things won't be too bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, you lose so much energy and stuff. We're gonna wind up having to sleep earlier. Not to mention, you know, the loss of, like, life total or whatever. I gotta pay more attention to where I'm walking. I've been bit by snakes a few times that way. It never turns out well. I made my way back over to the shelter that I constructed, and I decided to add a little addition onto it too. I was tired of the rain putting out my fire all the time and stopping me from cooking, so I built this thing. It's like this, just like overhead roof. And I can put it right over top of my fire, which is awesome. So with the stone ring around here, I have 3 cooking spots. We've got the overhead thing so I can cook with my fire, and the rain, even when it's pouring, doesn't put it out. This turned out actually to be a really convenient spot to set up our site, which has been great. Thanks to some comments in the prior video as well, I went back and actually gathered the pot that was at the drug factory, so I have this available now. We can do like some cooking and stuff in here, so if I need to like cook up some food, I could make like a larval soup out of like water from the Biden, which I learned how to fill up. So that's full now, and then we can throw in like a larva. Oops. Helps if I don't drop it on the... There we go. Alright, so we can cook that up. That'll make like a soup, and that makes it a little bit more palatable to eat some of those disgusting things like maggots and larvae and stuff, which is kind of handy because they're really gross. Bring that up. So that'll give me 8 proteins, 20 hydration, and 5 energy. All in all, I think our position's not too bad. We need a little bit of protein, a little bit of fats. I do have these I can eat for fats, and same with this. Might as well eat the coconut since I have a bunch of that around. These are going to be good for another 2 days. The coconut shells are good for another, well, a little more than a day. And our coconut bide needs to be refilled, but I do have some coconut shells sitting out on the ground here, so we can certainly do that. Just get this all topped up. Okay, so we did set up our camp immediately next to the point we need to use the grappling hook, which is great. So this is all, I've got my game all saved here, which is nice. The one challenge I find with this game, well, I mean, one of the challenges I find with the game is that, yeah, you can't just save at any moment. You've got to build a shelter. So this should come in handy, hopefully right where we are. Let's climb up and see what's at this Lambda 2 site. I'm really hoping I can reuse this grappling hook, because... Oh, looks like maybe I can. I guess so. I guess he didn't leave it dangling there, so that's nice. Sweet. Because there are a few other places the grappling hook can be used. So that'll be nice and handy. There's the campsite up there. Bird feather. We'll grab that. I have like 7 feathers on me, so we can make some more arrows and stuff when I'm ready to. Welcome to the Lambda site. Oh, this isn't even like a campsite. This is like some sort of ritual stone ring.
Mia, I found the Lambda location, and it looks nothing like our tent.
Then what is it?
Yeah, it looks like a place of worship. The Ayahuasca imbibe ayahuasca.
Look, the map pointed to this place. Maybe if you find its owner, you'll learn how to get out of there. You just have to keep going.
I don't know if I can make it. It took me so long to get here.
You can make it. I'm here with you, aren't I? And I'll be with you every step of the way. Just stay strong for me.
I will. I promise.
Well, I mean, this looks like another place we're going to have to drink that ayahuasca drink, which we'll have to craft. I don't know what the deal is with this little altar stone here. It's almost like there's like a, I don't know, like little sacrificial donations kind of thing. I took some water lilies and things. I mean, maybe that's the new ayahuasca drink? I don't know. Let's see what our notebook has to say, whether it has anything interesting to note about this location. It's the fuel and everything. All right, turns out Lambda 2 is a sacred place in the Ayahuasca, where they make ayahuasca. Should I drink it again? I already know the recipe. Must make myself remember what happened. So I guess we're going to have another little stoner trip and see what we can find out. That's going to take some preparation. I don't have any materials ready. I did have some of those little scrap things in my bag for the longest time that you gather from the vine, but... oh, there's bones over here. These are good for making soup, but I don't have any room in my backpack right now. There's some conveniently placed bed here and everything. Coconut bowl full of water. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why these are here, but somebody obviously slept here. Alright, what's our backpack contents look like? So we have water lily flower. I have no idea what to do with these. There might be another like crafting recipe we can make with that. More on our leaf. I could actually craft these into bandages, so we'll do that. That should make a little more room in my pack. This leaf here can go down here. Nope. Apparently that's a full stack. You know what? Let's just leave that leaf behind. I'm not really that interested in it. Okay, so we're gonna have to find the recipe ingredients. The last time I was like these giant vines climbing the tree, but I think we need to find an even bigger tree than these ones in order to get it. There should be one around here somewhere. Oh, there's another one of those painted rocks over here. So I'm guessing when we take the ayahuasca, it's going to bring us over here to this thing, and this will disappear same as last time.
So, the passage from the Lambda location's blocked by a rock covered in tribe paintings. Like the one I told you about.
Oh, you mean the disappearing rock?
It's not funny. Can you help me translate what it says?
All right.
So, the inscription goes like O-T, and the painting shows 2 people. One black, one blue, with a rock between them.
It might be a sign for a sort of spiritual passageway. The natives believe their ancestor spirits still live in the jungle and can be reached through certain rituals. The passageway also prevents evil spirits from returning.
Great, but that sure as hell doesn't help me right now. I need a sign for a physical passageway. Wait. I have an idea. Over and out.
Oh, I thought so. Make and drink another ayahuasca. I thought that was going to be the case. Not necessarily surprising there, I guess. It is getting pretty late. I'm getting tired. I think I'll probably go back to our campsite since it's like right below this area. Again, conveniently located. And we'll catch some Z's. I need to look around to try to find the vine that I need in order to make the ayahuasca. Ooh, we got some bone here. We can make ourselves some more soup. That'll be good for protein and stuff. I do need a little protein anyway. It doesn't look like there's any trees up here that are big enough to have the vine I need. So I suspect I'll have to look below anyway. Oh, dude, there's a guy at my campsite. This is kind of a problem because the last time I found these guys, they were kind of aggressive. I could shoot him preemptively, assuming he was going to attack me. Or I could risk it and go down there and see if he maybe has something else to say. I feel like my odds are probably better if I just shot him, but... Oop, he vanished. Okay, he's gone. Hopefully didn't mess with my campsite. I mean, everything looks intact. I need to make some soup and stuff, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough energy. So I'm going to prep this for the morning. We'll throw a bone in here. At least that was the plan. Can I not put that bone in there? Normally I gotta make bone soup. Maybe I gotta put water in first. Well, it's not what I would call wonderful, but I made some maggot soup. That'll give me a little bit of protein at least. Oh, I found some charcoal in there too. Alright, so we got 8 protein. 2 doses gets me... What did I pick up? Did I get 1 dose or 2 doses of that soup? I didn't even notice. Protein levels are really low right now. Fats aren't the greatest either. I can solve the fat problem relatively easy because I have the coconut that's in here. What I don't have is a good source for protein. I have to go looking for the plants that we need for the ayahuasca anyway, so we might as well do some hunting, I guess, while we're out. These bones I'm going to leave behind because I can't do anything with these right now anyway. If we find some more rotting carcasses, we can maybe grab another bone, and maybe that'll be enough to make the bone armor I've heard about. I don't really know for sure, but we definitely can't use the bones that we have there to make soup. I guess because they're old and they've been hanging around, and frankly, I guess it's nasty, and they recognize it right away. Now these larvae I can make some more soup with. So the larva soup will give me a little bit more protein, and then I guess we'll see what we can find. Oh, I got a pig that walked like right up next to me. That could not really have gotten any better. All right, so this we'll get this peccary, or I guess it's kind of like a little pig, peccary anyway. We'll harvest the meat from that. That'll also give me bones, which is great because we can make bone stew out of that. Maybe with the leftover bones, we can make some bone armor or whatever that stuff's supposed to be. I can hardly move. I need to go dump some inventory. Apparently, that's one heavy pig we just butchered. Alright, I found the template for the bone armor. I actually had to go look it up because I wasn't sure how to make it. And apparently we needed a banana leaf, so that was what I was missing before. We can craft that. I assume he's going to wear it automatically. No, he doesn't wear it automatically. How do I go about equipping the armor? That's what I don't know. Nor do I really know exactly where this armor goes. I guess it goes in here. We can put these shells down. I have a lot of them anyway. Drop those. Maybe throw the bone down. Does this fit now? Okay, good. We can put the bone armor in there. I don't know that I have any room to fit the bone in here anywhere, though. I think I might be able to lock on carrying this thing back. Yeah. Alright, could be worse, though. So we have the bone armor. How do I put it on now is the question. Hopefully it will tell me something in the notebook entry that just came up for bone armor. Nope, just tells me how to make it. Alright, that's great. Ooh, I found the herb we need. Pretty sure this is the stuff. Yeah. Psychotria. So we have that. Now I just need to find a big tree that's going to have the vine on it we have to grab. There are a lot of trees in the woods, but it's, the vine that we're looking for only seems to grow on the really thick trunks. And that's not these ones. I don't know where to get the... I don't know where to get the vine just yet. I know there was a one, like, way back by that original pot of ayahuasca we made. But I would prefer not to go all the way back there if I can avoid it. We're still relatively close to the camp area where I can sleep and save and cook and everything. So if we can solve for it up here, that'd be great. Like, this looks like the vine right here, but that's obviously not it because I can't take it. It's got to be on a bigger tree, I guess. Okay, this looks like the tree I'm looking for. Big wide bottom on it. I think this is what we need. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, great. So we've got the Banisteropsis vine. No space in the backpack. All right, maybe we don't have the vine. A lot of unknown herbs in here. There we go. Okay, we only need one of it, so that's fine. Let's head on back. We'll set this up, and we'll have ourselves a little fun ride. A little fever dream. We made it back with all the ingredients for the ayahuasca drink. Now, the only concern I have is that it's been pouring rain for like 2 days. It just doesn't want to stop. I don't know when it's going to stop, so hopefully it'll let me build a fire underneath here. And with any luck, the bowl will protect it enough from the rain that it won't actually keep putting the fire out. Because back at my shelter, I have the fancy thing that I built over top of my fire to keep it dry, but I don't have that up here. So here's hoping the bowl does exactly what I need. So this requires a small fire. Please, oh please work. I guess even if it stayed lit long enough, I suppose, for me to get the job done, I suppose that would work. Doesn't really need to be a long-term fire. It's just a question of whether it's even going to let me light it, I guess.
Bitch!
Oh, victory. Insert for the ayahuasca. Man, we gotta let me light that in the rain. Like, that just would not work, really, but... That stuff looks so nasty. Nope. There's the mysterious boy again. Oh, and there's the... Look, this rock's got paintings on it now that I don't think it had on it before. A few of these do. I know it's supposed to follow the kid, but I'm curious about this whole painting thing. Anyway. Let's go see what Space Boy's up to. Hold on, kid, you're moving too fast. Oh, the butterflies again. Yeah, okay, so the rock's... Well, the rock is actually still there. It just moves like a door, I guess. Or something. Whoa! Whoa, trippy. Hold on, kid, I'm coming. Wait, is he going through a second one of these doors? Third one? How many doors did we just go through there? Oh, it's getting a little hard to keep track of where we're moving to, man. Oh, wow, look at the birds. Okay, I don't know which way the boy went. I'm guessing he didn't jump down there. Oh, man, this is gonna give you vertigo. Oh, look at that. Magic flying stones. Oh, they're the ones that were actually the doorways. Okay, we're across. Come on, kid, I'm coming. I wonder what happens if you die in this crazy, intoxicated dream. Oh, like that. I'm in a place where I don't know where I am. Oh. There's like actual doorways here. All right. Is this supposed to be like the hospital or something we were at?
Is this my office?
It looks like my office. Oh look, we can actually see what the book is about. Funky is known as hosta, an herbaceous plant with heart-shaped green leaves with bright edges, small pendulous flowers, white or violet. Oh, see, I remember seeing this plant. I actually collected some of these. A bandage made of funky leaves works great for an ant bite or bee sting. Oh, good. I actually got nailed by both of those and didn't know how to soothe it. Oh, man, this one's too small. One of the many treasures of the Amazonian mushrooms deserve special recognition. They're an important source of nutrition for both animals and people, provided that one can identify the edible ones. A mistake can lead to lethal poisoning. It's not easy to distinguish the unusual shapes and vibrant colors of the South American fungi. Let's start with the indigo blue leptonia. A layman could easily be scared off by its intense blue color, after which it takes its name. In the natural world, such colors are often warning, don't touch me, don't eat me, yet the native people of South America are eager to eat them. It's a natural anti-parasitic medicine. Okay, so in the jungle, it's not always easy to follow the basic rules of hygiene, and sometimes downright impossible. Eggs or parasites can be found on unwashed fruits, and hands or in the water. One must carefully choose what to drink and where to bathe. The substances found in the indigo blue leptonia serve as an amazing natural anti-parasitic. Okay. This is crazy. Where's this? The flora found in caves varies depending on the access to light. Most species are... Sorry, so there's something about these mushrooms that they're not ready to say. They feed on organic remains such as bat feces, dead insects, and plant remains. Yummy. To do research comparison. Alright, so something about the mushrooms we can find in caves might be useful, but I don't know. I mean, those doors definitely look like a hospital, but this looks like some sort of a storage room. I can't quite focus on things. Decagon supplies? A bunch of broken things, or fragile things anyway. Oh, there you go. It's all coming into focus now.
The book
this was supposed to be
quite good,
moving day?
but people aren't interested in lost tribes, deforestation, or global warming. We don't think about such things until it's too late.
Huh. What's going on here? Payment requests. Following your failure to pay the amount of $70,000 US. What? Owed on the loan you raised, I'm requesting you pay the aforementioned amount within 30 days of receipt of this request. If the outstanding amount is not paid within the prescribed period, interest will be charged and a case will be brought to court for which you'll be charged with the cost of the court proceedings. Alright, so we're not paying bills apparently, even though I had a popular book. Clearly not a profitable one. Another invoice here. What's going on here? Patient, Mia Higgins, Happiest Health Insurance, bill for hospital stay and treatment, pharmacy $12,000, room $31,000, medical and surgical $28,000. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Radiology, maybe it was cancer she had. Endoscopy, CT scan. $200,000. Man, I'm glad I don't live in the US. I'll never see a bill like this. Good Lord. Dear Dr. Higgins, since I didn't receive any response from you to my previous letter, I've allowed myself to write to you again. As mentioned in the previous letter, Molu Corp is interested in several hypotheses provided in your book. Namely, you suggest that the natives have access to exceptionally efficient medicinal substances, but unfortunately, you do not share any details. Should you provide with us the specifics, Omolukor is willing to invest a substantial amount of money to study these substances. I understand you may be hesitant about this collaboration, but please consider how many people your discovery could help. We would be able, with your help, to save patients who currently have no chance of survival. You're in a difficult situation yourself, therefore you should understand the worth, or at least try to find it. On behalf of Omolukor, I'd like to propose a meeting, preferably the head of your office of your company. Should you agree to consult with us on this matter, the company shall cover all your travel expenses. I believe we could all benefit from this collaboration.
They
okay.
only care about themselves.
So I was right.
Tragedy strikes. People
I was right.
just don't
There's
care.
something they're trying to get from the ayahuasca.
It wasn't any different this time. No one took an interest in them, unless there was some money to be made.
Dr. Higgins, I've read your book and I'm mortified to say that no self-respecting scientist would ever write something like this. There are few communities left in the world that develop far away from the so-called benefits of technology, living in harmony with nature and following old traditions. They have every right to go their own way. Because of you, the Yabuwaka have lost this opportunity. Now they'll be bombarded with attention from scientists, journalists, or corporations aiming for financial gain. The culture will become contaminated. We cannot even estimate the level to which their natural path of development and way of life will be disrupted. Find it obvious you two have no respect whatsoever for the exceptional culture. You're simply taking advantage of the Yabuwaka to win fame and fortune. Clearly we didn't win the fortune part since I have a huge bill I haven't paid. What is worse, you're encouraging others to do the same. The tribe is slowly becoming something between a natural curiosity and the latest fad of pop medicine. This is disgusting. You should be ashamed. Subsequent expeditions and disturbances will bring more harm than good to the tribe. I'm warning you. Leave the Yabuwaka tribe alone, or you may face grave consequences. I offer no regards. Agnes Dabrowski. Interesting. That felt like a threat to me. There's a lot of books in here.
You think I'm selfish just like everyone else, don't you? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should have just given up.
So clearly she was really sick, and we did something to cure her in the rainforest with the help of the Yabuwaka. Maybe the mushrooms he's talking about.
I know what drove us, but it doesn't justify anything. If
Yeah, I was
not
right.
for me, you wouldn't have to go back to the jungle.
Maya Higgins, diagnosis: malignant tumor of the left lung, metastatic change in the right lung, metastatic changes in the lymph nodes located near the tracheal bifurcation, underlying disease complications, persistent cough, and hemoptysis, atherosclerotic lesions in the aorta, hypertension. Oh my! So she was in rough shape. Conducted medical treatment, CT scans of the chest show polycyclic tumorous infiltration in segments 7, 9, and 10. Yada yada. Okay, so she had some serious cancer. And they were doing palliative care on her. Yikes.
Mia, I didn't know.
Well, that was pretty trippy, but we're back. Oh, look, we're actually in the cave. This is where I found like the bones and stuff and the little bed that was there.
Mia, I drank another dose of ayahuasca, and but why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Jake.
Is that why we were here? Yabuwaka have a remedy, and we were going to get it for you?
If only it was that simple. I would have told you already.
Then why don't you just do it?
I'm afraid you won't get back to me, and all I want is for you to be safe.
Whatever it is, Mia, please tell me.
Please, Jake, just keep going. If you can't make it, neither can I. Let's just not bring this up again until you're safe, okay?
I don't understand any of it, but I know I have to find you.
Let's just focus on that, please.
See, I told you Mia was sketchy. I don't know what her deal is, but I mean, obviously she's dodging the conversation for a reason, and I don't think it's because I'm out here in the jungle. At least not, not directly. Am I going to tell her about this wonderful door that's now open? The one that was sealed is not going to go? I guess we now have another place we could explore. So, we are currently at 40 west and 27 south. So, right there at the door, and then beyond the door is all burnt up in the map. So, there's actually nothing we can map going through there. I hope we can find another part of a map, because the one we have is not looking to be terribly useful for us, I don't think. I think I'm going to go back and we're going to save the games. We have our progress reserved back at our home. And then when we come back next time, we'll go out and do a little exploring over here and see what we can find. And hopefully we can find out what the mystery of what's going on in this jungle and maybe try to find a way out of here too. Because we got to figure out where Mia is and what her deal is and how to get out of here alive. That's going to be definitely more challenging once we're through that opening and we don't have a map anymore. But hopefully things will work out. I did actually, when I was back here, figure out how to make the bone armor, so that was pretty cool. So now when you check out my lower limbs, I've got like this fancy bone armor strapped to my shins, which should help protect me from things like snake bites and stuff. It doesn't protect from leeches. I still have to like pick those things off. But at least if I get bit by a snake, I'm less likely to get injured by it, which is good. And you know, that certainly can't hurt. But thanks everyone for coming to check out the video. Hope you come back and check out the next one as we continue the story in Green Hell. There is a link in the description down below for where you can pick up the game on Steam if you're so interested. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.